Ja, ich bin da kurz rumgerannt und hab schwarz angemalt.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Was ungeil. Er ist ein Monster. Ich auch.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Die haben alle so komische Augen und die haben alle halt einfach... Die haben einfach alles schon gesehen in ihrem Leben. Alles.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Das ist alles legal?
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals, people who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. With him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers.
Ich würde ihn jetzt nicht als so
Guess
bezeichnen.
it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Wir sind zu unabhängig. Und so ein Sitz.
Who cares if we get a seat on the council? What's the big deal?
If the council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his gehts. Problem solved.
Das stellt er sich aber einfach vor.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Na ja gut, wir sind fertig mit Reden.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard.
Good
I'll be
luck,
over in the
Shepard.
ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Nochmal Codex-Einträge. Leck mir mal, wie viele Codex-Einträge gibt's denn hier? Skala von Treffen. Im im Finanzbezirk, okay. Mit Hakin sprechen. Gehen Sie zu Frau's Nest an eine Bar unter Bezirken, okay. Suchen über Starem. Sie müssen den Beweis dafür finden, dass Starem mit dem Gift zusammenarbeitet. Ah, okay, das könnte ja nicht ganz so schwer sein, oder? Das ist unter Bezirken. Achso. Mit Hakin ist auch in den unteren Bezirken. Alles klar.
The Asari were the second species to join the Citadel. The Solarians are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellions several centuries later. Solarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on.
Ja, macht ja Sinn, nicht mal wenn die schnelle Denker sind. Okay, also Lore wird anscheinend wieder ein bisschen weniger, ne? So, dann sind wir hier fertig. Dann einmal ins Bankenbezirk, in den Bankenbezirk und
What bank? The one over by the keeper. What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
warum
We're
nicht?
just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm
Nö.
using a small scanner to gather readings on the keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you
Ah,
out.
I do it.
I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can. I'm a scientist.
I should get going then.
Because,
Yes. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Credits kriege ich dann. Hinten war da noch einer. Oben war noch einer. Ich würde gerne mehr Ausdauer haben. Und sein Kopf steckt in der Wand. Das ist aber schmerzhaft. La 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 la. Also auf jeden Fall in Sidequests mangelt es nicht. Jetzt darf ich auch noch, falls ihr so einen Keeper seht, schnell schreiben. Hier! Ich tat vom Fing. Du Mist, a Keeper. Wo ist denn mein Doktor? Was hat der gemacht?
This is it. The very heart of the citadel, the pinnacle of galactic power.
Ich spin already.
Commander.
Die rennen alle so langsam. Voll gut, ich renne einfach hin, mache einen Scan und renne wieder weg. Da gibt's aber bestimmt nochmal so einen. Das ist 1552. Vielleicht muss bald aufhören.
I can't believe the council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Retten wir die Welt nicht in dem Tempo? Nee. Bin ich die Schnellsten.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Da ist noch einer. Schnell! I'm not allowed in here. Das ist aber schlecht.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What's going on here?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Who are the enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Interessant.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for the assistance. Please let this one know if success is achieved.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar
Natürlich
become
nicht.
vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Hey, aber das hab ich, what the heck? 25. Wow. Wir haben mit dem Hanna und den Sicherheitsoffizier in Brasilien gesprochen und müssen noch entscheiden, ob sie den Hanna vertreiben oder den Officer überzeugen wollen, den Hanna in Ruhe zu lassen. Ich will ja, dass der ihn in Ruhe lässt.
Any progress with that Hanar?
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
Das ist gefährlich. Macht keine Probleme.
If I purchased the evangelical permit myself, would that take care of things?
As long as it stays in approved areas once it has the permit, yes. That would solve the issue for me.
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have to do. Just get rid of that Hanar.
Das hilft mir aber nicht, weil ich habe hier 3 Punkte drin. Wieso kann ich nicht andere Optionen auswählen? Doch traurig. Muss die Welt halt warten, bis er da ist. Naja. Die saßen jetzt erstmal 20 Minuten im Aufzug und haben sich gefreut wie kleine Bären. Das ist der Bankmann.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Sarah?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
Nennen Sie mir Ihren Preis.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
Geil.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
Oh mein Gott.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine that.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
How do I find him?
I heard he was paying Citadel security a visit. If you hurry, you can probably catch him before he leaves the C-Sec Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Thanks for the info.
My pleasure, Commander.
So, das war der Typ, der Ladenbesitzer, aber ich glaube nicht, dass ich von dir...
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so.
Ja, der hat nichts Neues. Das heißt, der hat einfach nur ultra teure Scheiße, die ich nicht haben will. Keine Ahnung, was mit diesen komischen Geräuschen plötzlich ist. Mag ich auch nicht. Sehr hardcore. Um diese ganzen Spinnen zu finden, muss ich überall hingehen. In jedes Loch. Ich weiß nicht mehr, wo der eine Käfer war in diesem hinteren Gang oder so. Oder war das hier? Ne, ich glaube, das war hier, ne? Hier oben war, glaube ich, auch einer drin. Ah. Die Sidequest ist ja hervorragend gestaltet. Suche bitte alle Käfer, die hier irgendwo in der Stadt verteilt sind. Es sind 20 Stück. Viel Glück. Man, okay, gleichzeitig guckst du dir halt auch die Stadt an, ne? Ich meine, die Stadt ist ja nicht auch schon cool gestaltet und so. Keine Frage. Hatte die hier in ihrem Büro auch einen rumhängen? Ich weiß schon gar nicht mehr. Die Käfer suchen hört sich echt geil an. Das ist ja auch mega geil. Würde ich nicht machen wollen. Ja, aber ich will ja die erst. Ich darf nicht mehr rein, okay.
Sure is peaceful here.
Also geil ist es nicht, die Käfer zu suchen, definitiv. Zumal ich nicht mal weiß, wo ich schon war und welchen Käfer ich dann angequatscht habe. Was halt eigentlich voll ungeil ist. Unserem John Shepard hier geht leider, den habe ich schon angequatscht. Unserem John Shepard hier geht leider ein bisschen schnell die Poster aus. Ich muss auf die andere Seite. Und wer weiß, ob ich nicht noch da oben irgendwo hin kann, ne? Das ist ja auch noch so eine Aktion. Also den habe ich angequatscht, das weiß ich. Oder nee, ich habe mir gescannt. Also die Geisteraktion, das ist auf jeden Fall nicht. Haltung annehmen. So 7 Minuten. Aber ich habe mich doch schon wieder richtig hingehockt. Damit ich nicht so in meinen Stuhl versinke. Oh, dankeschön. Da oben kann ich noch anscheinend hin, glaube ich. Das ist kein Käferchen. Also ich brauche halt irgendwie mehr Dose. Das hier ist die Security. Da muss ich rein. Bevor ich aber zur Security gehe, muss ich erst nach oben. Wo kamt ihr jetzt her? Also das Problem ist halt, klar, du guckst dir jetzt überall alles an, ne, wo es nur geht. Aber gleichzeitig ich finde es aber auch geil, dass der Mensch ein eigenes Büro bekommt und die hier müssen sich eins teilen. Und die haben sogar noch einen Käfer hier drin. Warte mal, habe ich nicht eins mit dem Xeltan Phelan?
Surprise welcome. You have returned,
Nein.
human.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
Das wäre ein Hauptgesprächsmerk, glaube ich. Das glaube ich, wenn ich mit ihm jetzt hier rede.
Commander, is there something you need?
I should go.
I'll be here.
Und die habe ich schon alles bequatscht. Sagst nichts Neues. Ich sagte doch, er soll sich einen Spiegel dahin hängen, den er aufs Kind ausrichten kann. Ah. Upsi. Danke. Ja, danke. Hier war ich noch nicht drin. Sieht aus wie eine Bibliothek. Mit dir kann ich nicht labern. Wieso kann ich denn mit dir labern?
I can't believe I landed a job here. This
Ja,
place
Glückwunsch.
is fantastic.
Fantastic.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Okay. Diplomatische Warnung. Die folgende Nachricht wurde von einem nicht erfassten Konto an verschiedene Empfänger über das Extranet versendet. Eine weitere Überwachung der Situation ist Anlass. Mein biotischer Gefährte, du wurdest ausgewählt, diese Übertragung zu erhalten, weil wir das gleiche Schicksal teilen. Nur wenige verstehen uns und noch weniger respektiert uns. Wir müssen zusammenhalten. Wir müssen unsere neue Welt erschaffen. Komm, schließe dich uns im Hawking Ether Cluster an. Nur zusammen können wir das Unrecht an unsere Leute wieder gut machen. Interesting. Seltsame Übertragung, Kommune finden. Nochmal Ether Cluster, geile Sache.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Wer sind Sie?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Tell me about your investigation into Sarah.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Why?
Then can you tell me what you know about Garrus?
Garrus for carrying? Good officer. Very good, in fact. But he needs to learn some patience.
Wo ist denn jetzt
You'd
der
think an
Fokus
officer
hin?
of the law would be a bit more mindful of rules and regulations. Was there anything else?
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military
Wo war denn
training.
jetzt der Fokus so komisch
Of
gewesen?
course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law, especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres, they'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
Ja, immer hin,
No,
weg,
I
hin,
just
weg.
don't trust your kind.
Was soll denn das?
Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. The Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet. That's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Haufen Codex-Anträge kriege ich hier.
won't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secret. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here that is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Aber den nicht einfach umliegen, der nervt mich hart.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Ich habe gerade was ganz anderes gelesen. Barmann.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank.
Okay, das
If
kenne
you
ich
need
alles schon.
supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or Cora's Den.
Flux. Das ist nicht eine Bar aus Star Trek?
Tell me about...
Well, Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
What is Shi'ira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Goodbye.
Okay.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
I found one. Woo. Ich denke, ich habe jetzt alle von hier oben, ne? Ah, schon wieder. Irgendwie meint das Gerät hier, ne, das ist jetzt das Spiel. Folio. Weird. Ich glaube, die Capture-Karte mag dieses Spiel nicht. Das einzig Gute ist, bei den lustigen Aktionen gerade, ich muss gleich aufhören. Halt mal, ich bin weit abgebogen. Weil ich muss gleich jemanden abholen. Und ich weiß nicht, ob wir uns heute Abend sehen. Das weiß ich noch nicht. Aber ich sag dir, ich habe etwa 5 Stunden, die wir gleich erreicht haben. So, ich muss jetzt in die unteren Bezirke. Das trifft sich eigentlich ganz gut, weil dann könnten wir da unter Umständen weitermachen. Wissen wir auch nicht? Ja, ich weiß. Wir rollen Würfel und versuchen zu erraten. Mach das. Aber du musst Nein-Ball fragen. Sie sind beim Herrenclub Coras Nest in den Bezirken angekommen. Geil. Ich suche Käfer. Habt ihr mal einen Käfer? Ich meine, das sieht alle aus wie Käfer. Konrad Werner. Ja, ich bin's. Glaubst du nicht, ne? Ich bin's wirklich.
Is that really? Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Du bist so
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
They say a lot of things. I was too busy killing them to count.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Ah, sehr schön.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed.
Yeah.
I'll let you get back to work. Oh, but next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Das ist ein Tagebucheintrag. Wir haben Konrad vermutlich nicht zum letzten Mal gesehen. Was kann das schaden, beim nächsten Mal mit ihm zu sprechen? What the heck? Bin auf Gehversuche. Lasst mich in Ruhe. Ich muss mit den ganzen NPCs noch labern eigentlich. Wo ist eigentlich mein Trupp? Warte. Ich bin aber trotzdem ein bisschen fasziniert darüber, wie es hier absolut null Loot gibt. Was ist das hier? Also in jedem Rollenspiel hättest du schon so viel Loot in den Arsch gedrückt bekommen. Was ist das hier? Sieht aus wie ein Aufzug. Was ist ein Aufzug? Folio. Ein Spiel ohne Loot ist nicht gut. Naja, ich bin in der Hauptstadt. Ich glaube, also wenn du unterwegs bist auf den einzelnen Planeten und Dinge tust, dann sieht man schon ein bisschen mehr. Führt zur Klinik. Naja, mit der hier starten wir. Eventuell später, nächstes Mal.